and welcome to Take Control Tuesdays, where you learn how to take control of your diet, your weight, and your health. Hey, it's Trisha Mandis here, and if you love blueberries as much as I do, it is summertime here in the United States, and you are probably in heaven like I am. I love blueberries, and I eat them on everything, especially during July to September when blueberries are available to eat fresh. I am eating them on my oatmeal in the morning. I am putting them in my smoothies, in my banana ice cream. I am making a blueberry breakfast crisp for my friends when they come over, and I'm adding blueberries to salads for lunch and dinners. I'm on total blueberry overload, but they can be a bit expensive. So I want to show you the most cost-effective, easy way that you can have blueberries all year round. So the least expensive way to eat blueberries on the regular is to freeze them. That way they're always in your freezer. And the cheapest way to do that is to buy them fresh in the summertime when they're the least expensive and then freeze them. So this is how you do it. Step one, you need to buy blueberries. So you can buy them in small amounts in the store, or you can go directly to a farmer or a farmer's market and buy them in a larger quantity. This way you'll get a discount on them, or even better, you can go pick them yourself. Look up a local you-pick blueberries, and you will get them even cheaper per pound. So the first step you have to do is, one, get blueberries. You have to have your blueberries. So the second thing you want to do is you're going to find anything that you can put the blueberries in to freeze them. So it can be a baking sheet, it can be a little pie dish, or even a dish like this. It doesn't matter, whatever you have is fine. I prefer these over a flat baking sheet that the blueberries could roll off of. So the next thing you're going to do, step number 2, is you're going to put your blueberries in whatever you are going to freeze them on. And there's stems and sometimes little leaves that are in the blueberries, like this guy. So you want to pick those off. Just sort through them. If you see any stems, just pick them off. And you want the blueberries to be distributed evenly. So you don't want a bunch of blueberries on top of one another, because then they'll freeze together and they'll stick together. So pick off whatever stems you see. If you don't get them all now, it's not a big deal. So that you want them to be in a flat layer. So here's mine. Now all you're going to do is pop this in the freezer. Once you've put your blueberries in the freezer, it will take at least 3 hours for them to get frozen hard. And that's when you know when you can take them out, when they're hard. So you can pack as many of these trays as you possibly can into the freezer, or do it in rotations. Then once they're done, you'll take them out and they'll look like this. I just pulled these out of my freezer. You can see there's a little frozen coat on them. And this baking sheet I'm okay with using, I like, because it has this ridges. So the berries aren't gonna just fall off. So you can also pick out leaves and stems once you take the berries out of the freezer as well. So if there's any that you miss, because you don't want to eat those little stems, they're not going to taste so good, but if you do, no big deal anyway. And then once you're done with that, you have to put the berries in something that they can store in for the long term, or permanently in your freezer. So you can put them in little plastic bags, Ziploc bags. You can put them in large Ziploc bags. You can put them in little plastic Tupperware containers, leftover salsa containers that you save. You can throw them in there as well. And then what you want to do is you want to write the date that you put the blueberries in the freezer on the package as well. This way, if they end up getting stuck in the back of the freezer and you forget about them, and then a year or two later you find them, you'll know how long ago they were there and if they're still safe to eat. So this is what the blueberries will look like once they are packaged, and you have your date written right here on the top. Likewise, plastic Tupperware container if you're not into plastic bags. Just with your clean hands, going to put the blueberries from the tray into the package, put our lid on top, have a piece of tape on top of the lid. July 2014. Now my fridge can start to be stacked with berries. Yay! Once your berries are frozen and you're ready to eat them, this is when you want to rinse them. So take them out of your bag, your Tupperware container, rinse them off in a strainer, and then use them for however you're going to cook them. You don't want to rinse the blueberries before you freeze them because the skin can get tough. So rinse them afterwards. I totally forgot. If you want to learn all of the phenomenal health benefits, health properties of blueberries, which they are vast, which includes slowing aging and improving brain function and reducing your risk of cancer and slowing the rate of cancer and slowing the rate of vascular diseases, and you want to know all the vitamins and minerals and all the carotenoids and antioxidants that are in blueberries, check out the blog article that goes with this video, and there's a list there and resources for you as well. Now it's time to hear from you. I want you to answer today's Take Control Now question so you can start to implement this information into your own life and share your knowledge with others. Have you ever froze blueberries before? If so, do you have a different or better blueberry freezing method that you can share with the TrishaMandis.com community? If you've never frozen berries before, what is your favorite way to eat blueberries? Put your answer in the comment section below this video. And if you like this video, which I hope that you did, please share it with your friends. Give me a thumbs up, click that like button, and then tell your friends to come to TrishaMandis.com so they can get even more free resources to build the body and health that they want. Thanks so much for watching today's episode of Take Control Tuesdays. Get educated, get support, and take control. Yes, you can get the healthy body you deserve. I personally prefer to buy organic blueberries, but if you can't find organic blueberries or you can't afford them, eating blueberries that aren't organic are way better than not eating blueberries at all. So do what you can and just make sure you eat the blueberries. That's what's more important than anything else. It is you can do an answer